Here we have the 64 plate Renault Megane Sport. Do my best to try and point out any marks, any imperfections and things like that. So we'll start with the front right, start with the alloy and tyre here. Overall this alloy's in good shape. Does look as if it's been refurbished, but obviously very good job's been done. But there's a couple of little marks just on the outer edge, but nothing major. And you have got a Michelin tyre, and I'll just have a little look. So you've got plenty of tread on this one. You've got just over 6.5 mil of tread, so that's nearly a new tyre on the front right there. So coming around the right hand side of the car, and that's all good. The only thing I've noticed, there's a bit of a small, it looks like there was a very small dent on the edge of the door here. It's quite difficult to see, you can only see it in certain lights, and there's a few little marks just on the edge of the door. Obviously that's, it's obviously been opened onto another door or something, onto another car or something like that, but nothing major. Around the back right hand side here as well, so you've got this alloy and tyre. Again, overall that alloy's in good shape, and again another Michelin tyre. And let's see how much you've got on this one. You've got just over 5.79 mil of tread, which is plenty. Loads of life on those tyres. Around the back right hand side, so just to point out, there's a couple of little light scratches just here. Not too sure how well you can see those. It's a very small mark. If I stand back from the car, you can see just how minor it actually is. And again, a couple of very light little scratches just down here as well. And coming around the back of the car, so you've got your rear parking sensors as well. And I've just noticed as well, there's a few very light scratches just here. Some of that's just watermarks, but you've just got a few light scratches. And if I just open up the boot here as well, of course you've got your rear parcel shelf with this one, and you have actually got a spare wheel just underneath there as well. Okay, now coming round the back left hand side of the car here, that's all in good shape. So the back left alloy and tyre, and again overall that's in good shape. So another Michelin tyre, like I say, you've got a full set on this car. You've got just over 5.3 mil of tread on that one. There's a very light scratch here. I don't think that'll polish out, but it is just a light scratch. Again, something worth pointing out. Then coming around the left here, and that's all good. And now you've got the front left alloy and tyre. Again, that one's in good shape overall. You've just got a few little bits on the outer edge where it's just been marked, but nothing major. The tyre tread depth on this one, nearly 6.5 mil of tread. And I've noticed here as well, so there's a bit more of a deeper sort of scratch, but it's been touched in. To take your eye off it is quite hard to see unless you're sort of close to the car. And coming round the front, and the only thing I've really noticed on the front is there's a few very light sort of stone chips. There's a very slight scuff just on the edge there, a light scratch there, and you've just got a few sort of small stone chips, and a couple of very light scratches. The bonnet here as well, again just like I said, there's a couple of small stone chips, but it's to be expected with a 7-year-old car. Other than that, there's nothing major, and you've got 2 keys with this one as well. And just to point out, there's a very small chip here. It's very, very minor, and that would be out of the driver's view. Now if I just come inside as well, so you've got the driver's door here. That's all in good shape. There's a couple of little marks just on the handle there, but otherwise it's all good. I'll do my best as well to point out if there's any rips or anything like that in the seats. It's got his nice RS seats here. There's a little bit of wear just on the edge of that seat there. And I've noticed as well there's a little rip in the seams there, but it is, you know, really minor. If I stand back you can see just how small it is. But other than that, that seat's all good, and you have got front and rear floor mats in this one as well. And now if I just come inside, and I'll just leave the keys there and start it up for you as well. There you go, so just to show you that's all running exactly as it should be. I'll turn that down. And you've got mileage on there, 52,829 miles. Obviously that's all running exactly as it should be. And you have, of course, as well got a full service history with this one as well, which I'll show you in a second. It's all very well kept inside. I can't really see too much wrong. I'll show you the service history and I'll show you the seat as well. But you've got, that's the most recent service there, and that was done in September 2020. And that was, I'm just trying to find mileage, 50,737 miles. And you've got all the other bills for all the other services done here as well. If I can get that piece of paper to move. But yeah, you've just got a record for the other services there. But it's been well looked after by the looks of it. If I just pop that back into the glove box. And you've got your lock and wheel nut in there as well. And I'll just show you this seat. Again, the inside, it does look as if it's been really well looked after. And you've got the front left passenger door there as well. The only thing on the inside I've noticed is there's a little light scratch on there, a couple of little marks, but again it's not a brand new car. Now if I just come into the back as well and I'll just show you. So of course you've got the back of the driver's seat there, and that's all good. And the rear floor mats. And so you've got the rear seats. And of course you've got your Isofix fittings just in the bottom of those as well. And there we go, that's the 64 plate Renault Megane Sport. Overall in very good condition with a few marks that you'd expect to get on a 7-year-old car. Thanks for watching the video.